Good morning, everybody. This is Joe Morrell from the Black Cave here at Old Town Gunslingers. Today we're going to put the trigger group in an AR-15 lower. So let's go ahead and get started. This is your trigger group system. This has got 8 different parts. And boy, Clint, you ever notice when you do videos, sometimes it's like people aren't really paying attention that much. What do you think?
No, I think this is riveting stuff, Joe.
Oh, all right. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Now, your trigger assembly or your fire control assembly's got 8 different parts. Your springs, your hammer, your trigger, your disconnect and disconnect spring, and the 2 pins that hold it in the AR lower. It goes in that hole and that hole. That's for your trigger and that's for your hammer. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do is our trigger. It's really easy if you think about it this way. Your feet, your legs of that spring is going to be on the bottom. It's just a flat bottom inside there. So we're going to hold it legs down and we're going to just drop our trigger right on top of it, just like that. And we're going to pull those little circles right over the spot where your pin's going to go through. So it's got tension to return the spring to its original position, just like that. Then we're going to take our disconnect, drop our spring right in that little tiny hole behind the spring system, and drop our disconnect right on top. So it's got a little pivot, just like that. We're going to take this whole assembly and we're literally going to drop it right in to the hole, just like that. Oops. So we're going to hold it all together, just like that. Now, the way this lines up, you got a number of different parts in it that all have to line up with this pin. They're not just going to line up really easy. So what you've got to do is you've got to push it down and wiggle it back and forth. Pawiggle. You can have that one, Clint. Pawiggle.
Wiggle?
So we're just going to push it down and wiggle it until that pin just drives right through. Bam, just like that. Really, really easy. If it doesn't go right through for you, you can use a little plastic hammer and tap it a little bit and it'll go through. Now for your hammer. Your hammer has to have tension in the other direction. It needs to have tension going that way. So we're going to put this bar in front of it, just like that. Pull your spring up over the things so you've got tension this way. This guy sits right on top of your trigger, just like that. Just plop it right on top, and we're going to push it down and back at the same time, just like this. See that? So we're going to push it down so it lines up, and we're going to stick our pin right through that guy. Now this guy's got a little tension on it, so it helps to kind of tap it a little bit with a little plastic hammer if it doesn't go straight in. There we go. And bam, we're in there. To test it, we're just going to push the hammer down and it'll lock up. Hold your finger over it, pull the trigger, and it'll release it. Now we're going to pull the trigger and push our hammer back and see if it catches, just like that. We've got a working hammer and trigger. That's all there is. Next time, we're gonna cover the front sight refractor shear pin. And where's a good place to store that in your field bag? Next time, here at Old Town Gunslingers. We'll see you.